Hi guys, my name is Brittany and I am a part of Pastor Amy's empowerment coaching program, specifically the Imagine program. And I have been learning all of these amazing soul abundance techniques and processing emotions over the last several weeks I've been a part of this program. So she asked me for Freedom Week to just share one of my testimonies of some personal freedom and breakthrough that I've gotten in using the different techniques that she teaches. So here goes. So last week I was at Target in the birthday card aisle, just buying some cards for some friends and family members with birthdays this month. And I walked past the wedding and engagement card section. So just kind of a little bit of back history. Last year I was supposed to get married and that did not happen. So with that naturally came a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of sorrow, just the different things that come when you expecting something to happen and it doesn't happen. And I have known this about myself. I have avoided that card aisle, specifically the wedding cards, for a year. I know what it makes me feel. I don't like the feeling of the triggers, quote unquote, that come when I walk past the aisle, and the severe pain that I feel in my heart when I walk past the aisle. So knowing this about myself and just learning all these new techniques and really getting so much healing and freedom and learning this stuff and embracing my emotions, because like Pastor Amy teaches, emotions are a gift. So I was in the art aisle the other day and I said, you know what, I'm gonna face this today. I am gonna sit here, I'm gonna give myself 2 minutes in the wedding and engagement card section to just allow myself to feel and the thoughts to come for what is in my heart, just to let it to come. So that's what I did. I stood there, I looked at the cards, I scanned them, and the thoughts just started coming, the emotions started to come. And I will share some of those emotions with you. I felt sad, I felt let down, I felt like I missed out, I felt like I was robbed of a joy that belonged to me, like it was stolen from me. And all these thoughts that kind of went along with that. And so I let those things come. The pain come, I let it surface instead of suppressing it like I always have in the past. And just in that moment, I asked God, what is your truth in this? What is a truth thought? So that's part of the process, but I didn't want to get too deep into it while at Target. So I just asked God in that moment, what is a truth thought here? And he said, I will redeem this for you. You will go through this season again and it will be better the next time. And I just took that, I received it, and I left. Then I went home and first thing I wanted to do was just process it further. So Pastor Amy talks and teaches about, allowing yourself to feel emotions. And if you don't have time at that moment to process it, alone with the Lord, just do it later. So that's what I did. I went back home. I got still before the Lord using the stillness technique. I reimagined. So I pictured myself back at Target, right? And in that aisle and allowed the emotions to come. Like I literally physically allowed myself to mentally go there. Let everything resurface and just refelt everything. And told myself it's okay to feel. I took a few deep breaths. I connected with the God inside of me, which is part of the technique, and what attribute of God inside of me I needed in that moment, which was hope, that He is my hope and that He is my Redeemer. So I felt that, I believed it, and I just felt peace just flood me. And then I took it a step further. I took it into the processing emotions and taking the thoughts captive. So those are the next steps in the technique, if you will. But some of the thoughts that God gave me, so I allowed myself to feel all these things. I asked myself, is this a scarcity thought or an abundant thought? And I tried on new thoughts. So I asked Jesus, this is what I've been believing, that this was stolen from me. But what is it that you want me to believe? What is a new truth that I can replace that old thought with a new thought, a new truth that you have for me right now? And He told me, you are not robbed, you were rescued. And He gave me a couple of other truths as well, but that was the main one that really stuck out to me. It just totally changed my perspective on the situation. And like I mentioned, the other truth that He gave me at the beginning, that He's going to redeem this for me and that it will be better the next time than before. And then He gave me some more truths. And I just chose them all. I was like, I don't want to just choose one of these truths to believe. Instead, I'm believing them all. I'm taking them all in. So I just believed that. I accepted it. I let those things come into my heart to replace the old painful thoughts. So that's kind of my process in a nutshell of the stillness and processing emotion technique, and some personal breakthrough that I had just this week using these techniques. So, alrighty, thanks, bye.